The Appalachian Mountains, stretching from New York to Alabama, have long been home to a diverse population shaped by migration, settlement, and survival. While often portrayed as isolated and racially homogeneous, the region has a rich and complex history involving Native Americans, European settlers, and African Americans. One of the most overlooked aspects of this history is the presence and growth of interracial families, families formed through love and resilience in the face of social, legal, and cultural barriers. In the early 1700s and 1800s, as white settlers moved into the Appalachian region, they encountered Native American tribes such as the Cherokee and Shawnee. In some cases, these encounters led to intermarriage, particularly among Scots-Irish settlers and Cherokee women. These unions were sometimes strategic, helping both sides navigate land rights and trade. Children born from these unions often grew up with blended cultural identities, learning both European and Native traditions. By the early 1800s, African Americans, both enslaved and free, were also present in the Appalachian region. Though slavery was not as widespread in the mountains as it was on southern plantations, it still existed. Enslaved Africans worked on small farms, in salt mines, and at ironworks. Some African Americans, through escape or manumission, being freed, settled in remote areas of the mountains, where they occasionally formed families with Native Americans and poor whites. These interracial families often lived quietly, away from the attention of larger towns, creating hidden histories that remained largely undocumented for years. The legal and social environment was harsh for interracial families. Anti-miscegenation laws, laws that banned interracial marriage, existed in most southern states, including those in the Appalachian region. Families who defied these laws often faced violence, exclusion, and economic hardship. In many cases, they were forced to pass as white or hide their family ties to avoid persecution. Despite these risks, love and survival pushed people to build families that crossed racial lines. Following the Civil War and into the early 20th century, some of these families became part of communities like the Melungeons, a group in the Central Appalachians believed to be of mixed Native American, African, and European ancestry. These communities often lived on the margins of society, misunderstood and discriminated against, but they developed rich traditions in music, farming, and storytelling. Over time, their identity became a symbol of Appalachia's hidden diversity. Today, multiracial families are still very much a part of the Appalachian region. In fact, recent generations have become more open about their mixed heritage, celebrating their ancestry rather than hiding it. As younger people connect with their roots and share their family histories, they are helping reshape the cultural narrative of Appalachia. From family reunions to cultural festivals and online genealogy groups, multiracial descendants are proudly reclaiming space and visibility. The presence of mixed-race families today reflects a broader American story of resilience, diversity, and change. In the later 20th century and into the 21st century, the legacy of these interracial families began to be acknowledged more openly. As civil rights laws changed and social attitudes evolved, descendants of mixed heritage families began sharing their histories with pride. DNA testing and genealogy research helped confirm long-held oral traditions, and historians began to re-examine the myths of racial purity in Appalachian history. In conclusion, interracial families in the Appalachian Mountains are a powerful part of the region's story. From the early years of Native, white, and African interactions to the challenges of anti-miscegenation laws and the quiet resilience of blended communities, their history is one of endurance and hope. As we continue to uncover these histories, we also learn more about the strength found in unity, even when the world tries to keep people apart. And today, as multiracial families proudly carry on their ancestors' legacy, they remind us that diversity has always been part of Appalachia's heart.